go. Another Vikings season about to commence. I'm so excited. I feel so good, as I do every year, about the Vikings' chances. I've had a good summer. Hope you have. I was just in Manhattan.
Do you make a drink for failures here at Cheers?
Hold on a second. Phil, what are you drinking?
A Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Got to go to the Museum of Modern Art and see Van Gogh's Starry Night and an art display with 5 different sized paper bags. Also got to go to Central Park and see Strawberry Fields. My wife, a huge Beatles fan. What's Strawberry Fields?
Lennon walked? I don't know. Oh, from an Eagles song, right?
Also big news, my good friend Jeff Smith got engaged.
Did I tell you my story about getting arrested a few weeks ago?
So congratulations to him.
And this is probably very sexist, so it'll be normal coming from me.
Also just went to a concert, saw Hootie and the Blowfish and Collective Soul. I was there for Collective Soul because I'm not a real man. But at one point, Collective Soul, they played a cover of Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap by AC/DC. And in the back, you could see a guy in a blue shirt with like his hand on his heart as they're playing Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. So apparently to this guy, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap is his national anthem, which I think is so cool. My wife isn't quite as big an AC/DC fan as this guy was. That's what I view the theme of this Vikings season as. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. They spent some money on guys, but they got rid of the expensive sack of crap, Kirk Cousins, and they brought in some guys who are going to probably make more of an impact for lower dollars. And I'm really here to give my 10 reasons why the Vikings are going to win the Super Bowl. It's a new year. They haven't lost yet. Let's go. Number 10, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. They got guys coming in who are dirty. You go from dorky Kirk Cousins to dirty Tom Arnold, Sam Darnold, dirty Darnold. That's who we got. Dirty Darnold. They got this guy, Andy Van Ginkel or Andrew Van Ginkel. Look at this guy. The guy looks filthy. You imagine this guy running around making tackles with that hair flying around. It's going to be so inspirational, so exciting. It's going to be dirty. And let's be dirty. Now, not dirty, not take cheap shots, but just let's get in the trenches and battle it out. We still have Garrett Bradbury.
I never had.
He's not dirty, except when he poops his pants, like every time he gets pushed back. But everyone else is going to be dirty. Justin Jefferson, he's dirty. Aaron Jones, probably not dirty, but let's pretend. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. The number 9 reason the Vikings will win the Super Bowl? No Kirk Cousins. That shirtless turd. The equivalent of the starting pitcher who has like a 3.25 ERA and somehow is below 500. You make $25 million. You don't even have a place to put your TV. It's the guy who brings no inspiration to his teammates. Shut up. 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 Kirk Cousins is gone. The mediocrity is gone. And now there's some freedom. Sort of how like when my wife's sister, announced her divorce and said, I feel so free. And my wife said, oh, am I free? This is like that. Vikings are now free of Kirk Cousins and that cloud of dorky crap that enveloped them. And now they can be cool. They can be the men they need to be. Number 8 reason, homecoming. We got a couple guys coming back to their Midwestern roots. Blake Cashman and Andrew Van Ginkel. They're all about the Minnesota Vikings and bringing us our first Super Bowl. So let's see it happen. Number 7, the Vikings are due, right? I mean, how long's it been? 60 some years? And I've been making these Super Bowl prediction videos for at least 4 or 5 years. They haven't won. So I guess I've been wrong every year so far, but I'm due too. I'm due to be right. It's time. Number 6 reason, the coach of the Detroit Lions. Forgot his name, had to look it up. Dan Campbell. He's a gambler. And he's aggressive. Well, it came back to bite him late in the year. And he's just going to, I think, go all in with the aggression. And they're going to kind of probably implode because of it. And that's going to be the Vikings' opportunity to overtake the Lions. Number 5, improved pass rush. It can't be any worse. I mean, I got tired of hearing how great Danielle Hunter was. And I was like, yeah, once a game, maybe he'd get a sack. And then 30, 40 other plays, he'd do nothing. Now we got rid of that guy. Maybe we got some new blood here who's going to bring some at least edge pass rush. consistently. Like we had the first half of, 2022 with, what's his name? The guy who played for the Packers.
Striker. Striker, 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 striker. Striker.
Does his name start with a Z? I can't remember. I'll put it on the text. That's what we need. And we're going to have it this year. Number 4, Harrison Smith is back. I mean, I think he's in his early 50s, but that's what you want. You know, he was never that fast, and now he's even slower. And that's good because he has to rely only on his smarts. That's what you want. You don't want speed because then guys rely on their talent, you know, like a Mahomes or, you know, guys like that who are just so talented. You don't want that. You want guys who are completely washed up physically and have brilliant mental, strategic. A play where he was like trying to tackle a guy and then he just turned and started running the other way. He's like doing a Jim Marshall thing, but he didn't have the ball. And that's what we want. Old guy, no speed, no quickness, but just so smart. Number 3, Brian Flores. He brought more aggression to the defense, and then they kind of tanked at the end of the year. I think they just couldn't cover for all their deficiencies in talent, but now they brought in some new talent, some new blood. He's had more time with this team. That defense is going to be better. Super Bowl, better. Number 2, Justin Jefferson. Don't have much I need to say about him. He's so good as long as he stays healthy, and he will, because I believe in him. And I believe in things working out. I always believe that. He will stay healthy. And he will work with Dirty Darnold. I think he's going to like Dirty Darnold. Because they're both dirty. They're both filthy. They're so dirty. They would walk through Times Square and become less dirty. That's how dirty they are. Number 1 reason. I know you're all wondering. What is the number 1 reason why the Vikings are going to win the Super Bowl in 2024? No. Greg freaking Joseph. Absolute sack of crap kicker. I don't even know their kicker's full name. I think it's something Romo. That's how bad Greg Joseph is. Someone with the last name Romo is an upgrade. Vikings could have no kicker. They could just decide we're going to play without a kicker. We'll go for it on instead of, every field goal, we'll just go for it. Every extra point we'll skip, we'll go for 2. They would be better than if they had Greg Joseph. And you will never win a Super Bowl with a kicker who is guaranteed to miss every big extra point or every big field goal.
The kickers should make most of their kicks. They're professionals.
Oh, you're going on a limb there again. You have these hot takes. So that is the main reason the Vikings will win the Super Bowl. They now don't have a kicker who will kill them when it matters. So there you go. Obviously, I'm a very positive person. Probably too positive most of the time, as my viewers will attest. I'm just so positive. But I don't think I'm overly positive this year. Vikings are going to win that Super Bowl. I don't think the rest of the league expects them to, and that's going to be part of the secret, part of the trick. They're going to sneak up on people. Their defense is going to sneak up on people. Dirty Darnold is going to sneak up on people. And Justin Jefferson's not going to sneak up on anybody. He's just going to come up right to their face and knock them out. I'm sure my wife agrees. Vikings gave Jefferson an extension. What do you think?
Who's Jefferson?